Yada 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 yada. All you do is talk shit.
It's time to take your final
Stop sleeping on these two bicep exercises that will give you complete bicep development. The first is the barbell curl. This will target the short head of the bicep, giving you the mass to the arm. The second one is going to be the...
Okay, I would say we can continue to sleep on those exercises because in my opinion they're a waste of time. They're not necessarily bad exercises to do so long as you just do them standing up with a full range of motion. I do agree with switching up the grip, but there's no need to just be doing half the reps.
I'm from hell, deeper than the darkest place you ever be. I'm from hell, do this shit the demons do and make you bleed. I'm from hell, make you witness shit that you won't wanna see. What the hell, all you stupid little bitches bothering me? Walked about the gates like who is he? I'm the Freddy man, I ain't got no mother plans. I see you once and never again. I'm the type of motherfucker.
Bem dessa mina, a peça nós já conhece. Sei muito bem dessa mina, a peça nós já conhece. Ela pode, 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 ela
This might be the most trend thing ever on the internet.
I'm giving up, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too hard and it's not worth it. I can't. Shut up. Shut up. Do not give up. Alright, do not give up. Keep going and make those gains. You can be one good habit away from changing your life. Let's go.
Hot to hot.
With you in a way I can't believe. When you wipe your tears, do you wipe them just for me?
And I made a promise to myself from that day that I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets. And that was the most important thing for me, is to leave no stone unturned. Get better every single day. And if I lived that way, then over time, I'd have something that was beautiful. That was my philosophy. It seems like a pretty simple one, but if you live your life to just get better every single day, and you do that for 20 years, what do you have?
You want this money, you want this, you want what I got, you gotta put in the fucking work.
And as far as I'm seeing, nobody's putting in the work. Everyone's talking. Everyone's thinking, just because Connor has it, I should have it. No. I didn't always have it. There's a reason why I had it. I had to whip my fucking bollocks out to get it. So, and here I am still working while they're talking.
And I'm a dangerous man, Stephen. I'm the most dangerous of them all. Because trust me, in the mindset I'm in, I'm really, really dangerous. Oh, no way. What's it called? The Walk of Fame?
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Hollywood Walk of Fame, nice. I couldn't give a fuck about the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, drinking dope, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Roll my 90s, turn me to a superhero, yeah.
Rule number 19. Do exactly what they all said you couldn't. Succeed where they thought you never would. You made yourself a promise. Don't you dare break it.
People, they told me like, nothing's gonna work with you, man. You're just a fucking quitter. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm better than this, man. I'm stronger than this. And then I learned from a very early age, man. I learned there's nothing that you can do but just make it yourself. Make yourself proud. Yeah, I was sitting there and saying, oh man, I'm not this, I'm not that, because my parents didn't push me. My dad didn't do this. These guys didn't support me here and there. And what does it help me? Fucking nothing. Until I fucking stopped, shut my bitch mouth up, and I just said to myself, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not gonna need any fucking one. I just wanna walk this road alone. I'm gonna make it happen. And then what, you don't believe in me? Just fucking watch me, bitches.
If you can get your leg to think that you're using 8 million pounds and you're only using 500 or 300, then that's great, because the leg doesn't recognize how much weight you're using. It only recognizes the feel. And if it feels heavy, then the response is going to be growth. So with a pre-exhaust, leg extensions, leg presses, squats number 3, guess what? You don't have to use 8 million pounds. That saves your knees, your hips, and your back. So you fool your leg into thinking you're using 400 pounds, you're only using 200. So I still use that same training principle. I have no knee problems, no joint, none of that. And I still have nice development to my legs.
There's half a year left. So in this next chapter of your life, make sure that you win.
Nice to meet you. My pronouns are they.
Researchers are calling for exercise to be a mainstay approach for managing depression, as a new study shows that physical activity is 1.5 times more effective than counseling or the leading medications. Of course it is.
Índio come xota, índio come.
Now, if you're like me and you're working to failure for every single set, then doing anything from 3 to 8 sets per week is totally fine. Listen, if you can recover quite well and you consider bigger muscle groups, you may well work up to 16 sets per week. It's up to you. Yep, the reality is anything from 3 to 16 sets per week per muscle group is totally fine. Remember, it's less about the quantity of sets that you're doing, but more about the quality of reps within those sets.
If you are attracted to fat people,